guys, welcome back to my channel. So I privatized my last video as I don't feel like I articulated myself as well as I wanted, and I've had some more thoughts since then, and also the video kind of felt a bit rushed. I don't have a lot of free time, so it wasn't what I wanted to put out, because obviously when you're putting out a YouTube video, you're asking someone to give up part of their precious time and life to watch you. So I don't want to put out anything that's a bit half-arsed, basically. Pardon my French. So I'm doing this video instead. So basically what I was kind of going over in the last video was that I want to be more sustainable with my crafting. So the plan for this year was to use either second-hand fibres or to use some new fibres, but mostly just plant-based fibres or recycled fibres. But since creating those plans, things have gone wrong, basically. Like, I had this idea of making a mammoth tapestry jumper this year, but the yarn that I got for it was not working whatsoever. Obviously, with this challenge I've put on myself, it really limits my yarn choices, and it's making things a bit difficult. So instead of changing my kind of sustainability plans, I'm kind of changing my crafting plans, if that makes sense. So the updates I also mentioned in my last video, because I've like privatized it now, is basically that mammoth jumper, the yarn I got for it, instead of just leaving that yarn in my stash, I turned the yarn I got into 2 other jumpers. So I made like a stripy jumper, and then I made this jumper, which, quick fit check, I think it turned out very, very cute. I really love this silhouette. I did these kind of like poofy sleeves with the cuffs, and then also using some recycled fibres, I freeformed crocheted this apple, which is very wonky, but that's kind of the nature of freeform crochet, and then sewed it on, and I love it. I've worn this so much since I made it. I think it's really, really cute. So, the plans got scuppered, but I think I managed to redeem them, and now I have a cute jumper. So I'm very happy with that. So yeah, also, as I discussed in my 2026 project list video, I discussed a bit wanting to get more into heritage fibre crafts. So this is why I'm also currently tablet weaving. So I will take a quick kind of video on a Maddie cam here to show you what I'm currently working on. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. It's very, very cute. I really love tablet weaving, and I finally got some proper wooden tablets as well here, from a kind of Viking fair, basically. And I also got myself a proper shuttle as well, because before I made a shuttle out of kind of the wrapper around a ball of yarn, and it wasn't working very well. So I have a proper wooden one now, and I love it. It's working so much better. And of course I'm using my inkle loom that my fiance made me, and it's so awesome. I'm so happy, I'm so excited. So yeah, I want to get more into some heritage crafting, which brings me to kind of what I really want to get out of 2026, which is to slow down and focus on making more slow craft and also bigger projects that I'm going to get lots of use out of. So with crochet, because it is kind of one of the more faster kind of fibre crafts, so I kind of got in the habit of just wanting to make lots and lots of projects because I could, and I don't use all of them, all these like kind of small, quick, easy projects. I have so many hats, for example. If you've seen my hat video, I have a lot of hats. So I kind of want to make some kind of bigger, slower, more involved, kind of an intricate projects. So I think that's going to be really good for my mental health, because I'm going to try and work more intuitively instead of making a big list of plans and then trying to stick to all those deadlines, and just kind of try and go with the flow a little bit. So yeah, basically my project list for 2026 is out the window. I will try and make some of the projects, but I'm not going to pressure myself to, I have to make all these things, because already in February I'm already stressed out by it. So yeah, definitely shifting into using fibre crafts and crochet as more of a meditation again, instead of just wanting to make lots and lots of projects basically. Now, I know a lot of you probably do follow me just for crochet content, so I'm curious if you are open to joining me through a journey of exploring more fibre crafts such as spinning, tablet weaving, maybe some historical sewing and null binding, which is basically like the ancient form of crochet, kind of. They are quite different, but it's kind of what they were using instead of knitting and crochet in kind of the Viking period, at least in kind of Scandinavia. And it is really cool, but very difficult. So we'll see. So I will continue to make crochet content, but I just want to expand a little bit more. So I'm thinking I might change my handle from Willow Moss Crochet to Willow Moss Crafts. So I probably will be mostly focusing on crochet still, but just maybe delving into some more fibre craft territories. And then also when it comes to my yarn problem, which I've kind of discussed in the last video that I privatised and my 2026 video as well, I'm still struggling with trying to find a good sustainable way of using yarn. Definitely using secondhand fibres is the best way to go in my opinion, but it is extremely limiting. So it gets a bit tricky, but instead of being stressed out that I don't have any yarn to make projects, I can just make my own yarn. 1 second. Ooh. I got myself a drop spindle. So I have been trying to spin some yarn. Ignore this bit, I haven't done this properly. It's a little tricky, but I'm working on it and I am really enjoying it so far. So I've got some clean raw wool that I got from a local seller at the festival, and yeah, I've got a new hobby now. I'm doing a bit of spinning. So in terms of buying yarn, I might buy some yarn occasionally secondhand, especially for a video or something if I have something in mind. But other than that, I kind of want to work through my stash because I do have plenty to work with. I don't know if you can kind of see if I move my loom out the way. Sort of this pile here is my yarn stash, and then I also have a bag of cotton here. So I have plenty of yarn to work with. So if I want more than that, kind of, I need to make it myself. I don't know. I think that'll be fun. So yeah, I think... What else do I have on here? I actually wrote things down properly this time. So yeah, I might buy some secondhand yarn occasionally, but I'm going to try and stick with what I have and making my own yarn as well, and getting raw fibres secondhand or from maybe small holdings, things like that. I think it's going to be a good way to be a little bit more sustainable. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. I'm just kind of working on being more and more sustainable, especially, with the state of the world. I want to try my best to be as sustainable as possible. And I'm very excited and inspired to get more into the fibre craft my ancestors were doing and things like that. It's going to be really fun. I hope you're open to coming on this journey with me a little bit as well, but don't worry, there still will be plenty of crochet content. But yeah, I'm just expanding a little bit and I think it's going to be really fun. But I'll leave it there. I think I've yapped for long enough. I hope you're all doing okay. and trying to stay safe. The state of the world at the moment is absolutely horrible, but yeah, I don't really know much to say about that, just to try and keep up to date with things going on in the world, especially in your area as well, and seeing ways that you can help out. But yeah, before I get too much into that and take a turn for a bit of a depressing video, I'm going to leave it there, and yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.